Yo guys, it's your boy with an anime back with another video. And next, after this video done, I'm about to make what if Naruto was my grandson part 4. And that video don't need no likes, but this video need 1 like. And so jump right. Wait, this video is what if Naruto and Sasuke was six path brother. And now let's get right into it. So Naruto and Sasuke one day they found out they could do this jutsu. They could travel into time. And Naruto told the sixth path to come travel in time with him, like with him and Sasuke. Sixth path said no. He just go stay here. And and Naruto and Sasuke have kids too. But now, yeah, they're gonna have kids. And they told the kids they wanna go to, but they said no. They just wanna play with Ashura and Indira. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. So they went back in time, went forward in time, and for some reason there was babies. And we're like, what? And they showed this girl with red hair looking at them, and a person with white hair. And they saw in the distance a person not coming at them. And so when the person got there, Sasuke did a genjutsu on him. He uses Rinnegan to do a powerful genjutsu on him. And Kushina and Minato noticed that, and they said, what? None of our... They were just so confused. And plus, the kids is white and had white hair. So they were just weirded out. But I'm gonna have to say the Nine-Tail attack still happened. And so it kept on under control. Sasuke kept it under control with his Rinnegan. And so he didn't do nothing. And so Minato settled back into Kushina. And that's it. Skip forward to when it was 4. They started to train, and Naruto and Sasuke said, let's go all out. And they started to get this orb around them, and they started basically what you see, this picture you see, they started having that on them, the orbs too. So they started finding it all out. And Minato said, what? When they get this clothes, and they were like fighting for real, and they had the Sharingan activated, and they were like, we see what? They were like, what? And so they were just very freaked out because they still they had the shrine guy. None of them was relative to the Uchiha, so they went to Uchiha and said, "Can you basically train these boy, my kids?" And the Uchiha said, "Yeah." And so Itachi, he's still born in this one too. And so he trained for them for like 2 years, and they're 5 now. They didn't want to enroll into the academy, so they just train at the library. I mean, study at the library and train out in the woods. So basically, everything they do in the academy, they do it in the village. And one day, they awaken their Byakugans again, and they was like Minato was saying, "Did y'all become blind?" Because he was just looking at their eyes and like just white pupils. And he went to the hospital and told them, did my kids go blind? And they said, no, that's this the Byakugan. And he was like, what? How do they got the Byakugan? So he was just freaked out. Well, no, he was just like, yeah, he was freaking out because he was wanted to the Chia or the Hyugas. And yes, Naruto did save Hinata, and so they trained with the Hyugas too, because they really never awakened their Sharingans in the Sixth Path era, and they trained for the Hyugas for 2 years. I'm sorry. And so until they could use it, they trained in chakra control and taijutsu, basically all of that. And the final, when they became the final day of school, they never saw, the kids never actually saw Naruto or Sasuke. But once Naruto and Sasuke went to school on the last day of school, they was just looking at them, just freaked out. Cause there was the kids that, no, there was the 6 paths. I mean, there was the 4 Hokages sons, and they were white too, and so they were just they were just like weirded out because they was white. They had to be a Byakugan and Sharingan and Rinnegan. So they easily passed, and Naruto Sasuke didn't. They got put in the team with the two of them. With the two of them, because there was more powerful than Hokage himself. And so they went on basically A rank missions, C rank missions, and one S rank mission. But there's one C rank mission. Yes, it's the Tazuna mission, and they just went on it by themselves. And Tazuna was like, these kids that won't. These two scare me. Like why? They got the eyes. They might be blind. Blind. Just look at their eyes. And Minato said, "Don't disrespect my sons. They more powerful than me. They could beat this whole. They might could beat everybody in this village." And wait, I forgot to say this, but uh, Naruto and Sasuke is not the reincarnations of Indra and Ashura, and plus they it's for the reincarnations. So you got the Uchihas and the Senjus and Uzumaki. So Naruto's son became the first Uzumaki. Ashura became the first Senju. Then Indra became the first Uchiha, and Naruto's other son became the first Shadatobi, I think it's called. Then Sasuke's was the first what's their name? Hyugas. It was the first Hyuga, and he only got one son. And so they fought reincarnations, and every 100 years they get reincarnated, and they have members of the different nations have all out war and see who's the strongest. And that 100 years is right now, and so they gathering all of the people up and about the big war coming soon. Not it might be on part 10, something like that. And so I'll jump right back into it. So they went on a mission, and they the demon brothers came out, and Sake just took them down very easily. Then Zabuza came and Naruto caught his sword, and when Zabuza came, Naruto punched him down, and that was over. And Haku came and about to get Zabuza, but Naruto just kicked her out of the way, and he took them back to Tazuna home and put him on the powerful genjutsu that the genjutsu is called I forgot what about the name the genjutsu what's his name I'm gonna have to say the great control, yeah. So he put them under the genjutsu that make Zabuza and Haku under his control. Sasuke did that to the demon brothers. And the whole I forgot his name, but I think I forgot his name. But when they took back the bridge back to the bridge to build the rest of it, when the gang leader came up with a whole bunch of people, and he said, I see you and Zabuza and the Demon Brothers are working for them. How you dare you could disrespect me? He took all this man to charge. Naruto and Sasuke, they basically bit all of them and took them down one swoop. He's told and he told the gang leaders to no don't never do this to another village be ever again, and give all your money to the people in this city, and get out of here. And so that was it. He got out and gave the people, the city, all his money, just left. And they went back to the Leaf Village, and Naruto, he, Tana named the bridge after Naruto and Sasuke. So combined they Naruto and Sasuke names, and that's what the name's called. And so, and that only took them a day to do. And when they came back, their father said, "Whoa, that was fast." And he said, "What are the four people doing behind you? And why they following you?" He said, and Naruto said, "Oh, these my bodyguards, my henchmen, if you want to say." And Naruto and Sasuke were training for the Chunin gym, and basically creating new jutsus. And I'm gonna have to say Naruto and Sasuke can talk to the Nine Tails and basically the rest of them, the Tail Beast. And so he talked to Kurama and said, "Don't do no funny business. Don't never try to escape like that. No, I mean don't never try to escape." And he told Kurama what's his name. He said Kurama. And Naruto said, "Oh, hi Kurama." And he told his mom the Nine Tails name was Kurama. And she was like surprised because how he could talk to the Nine Tails. How do he even basically know about the Nine Tails? And this about making Naruto very OP. Because remember, the war was about to happen soon. And the children might be even stronger than them as they is right now. Or even stronger. And so, when the Trinity Gem came up, the original gem was just so easy for them. They finished it in approximately 10 seconds. And they was like all the rest of the people just all staring at him like, what? How them two just go disrespect basically everybody in here and think they so sweet. And I wouldn't think Rock Lee would try to fight Naruto or Sasuke, because he was told by Guy they took out a whole gang that was very powerful, and two of the Demon Brothers and one of the sword people of the mist, and one of the fastest person in this whole world. So I don't want you to fight him, never. And okay, about to leave it off right here. You wanna know? I would like to make this longer, but